Welcome back to this OOP series for PHP, and in this episode we are going to create the method or the functions inside our class to create something awesome. So I will just delete everything from here and I will go here, and here I will just say function and the name of the function, and I will say student detail. So I will just use stu detail. Okay, so that should be details. Okay, and then the opening and closing parenthesis, then same opening and closing of curly braces. Okay, and obviously this function I have to use public. Again, this public I have used, and I will explain why I have used this. So don't worry about this public keyword, just keep focusing on the function. So I have created this. I want to set the name. So name is equal to, I want to set this name to whatever name the user going to give. So I will say name. But you can see how we can differentiate this name and the name as a property of the class. So here we have to use one important thing, which is called this arrow name. And why is that? If you can remember, we have created a class 10 as a new instance of student. Remember that? And then we will use class 10 arrow name. This is same thing. Instead of this class 10, we are using this because we are inside the class. Okay, so let's delete this. Okay, so let's go, and I will use this as a name. So what I'm giving here, I'm giving the name. Actually the user will give the name, and then that name will set as the name of the student. So what I will firstly do, because we don't want to hard code these, I will going to delete every information. I will just have these property name. Okay, the property is name, property is attendance, property is total marks. So it's just like we have created these things. So let's give attendance and obviously the total marks. So here we have, and we will going to do same thing for both cases. So that should be attendance, and here that should be total marks. Okay, so we have created this function, and now if I want to store the information for the users, what I will do, I will firstly create the instance of the class or the object of this class. So I will say class and the class 10th once more, and it will be new student colon and parenthesis semicolon. Now we have this class 10 object for the new student, and then I will say class 10 arrow student detail, now parenthesis, and in this parenthesis first parameter you can see is a name. So I will give here Ankur. Second parameter is attendance, and attendance should be true or false. So I will say false, that means absent, I'm absent. And then third one is the total marks, and total marks, let's say once more 99. So I have all these things, but we can't see that because we have not echo it out. So let's just echo this. So echo dollar class 10 arrow, and now I will use the name, and you can see we don't have any name inside our class, but we are assigning name here. Let's go to Chrome, and here I refresh, and you can see Ankur is here. So this is because now I have used this function to set the properties of these classes. So this is the way we will use the function, we will create the function, and this is the way how we can use the function in our object oriented world. So for small things, you can see it's looking large code, and remember one class can have many students, 50, 60, 100, and a school can have thousands of students. So by creating a single class, you can store the information of thousand student. You can just make this as a array everything as an array, and then you can store the class 10 student detail as the array. Just give the array here, and every student detail is in your class 10 object. So that is very important. So we will meet in the next episode to see something new in this series. And till then, if you have any doubt, feel free to comment me, message me, and don't forget to subscribe, like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So we will meet in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.